Okay. Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. I'm your host. My name is Abby. This here is Bucky. Let's talk about Thursday. I've counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people, with Phyllis included. In that, I'm not including the dead bodies. I did not count how many dead bodies there were. I didn't write down the warehouse in this. I think that was it. I didn't write down all the. Oh, Alexis's house. Okay, that's who else. We went to. Sorry, guys. We were at the New York hospital. We were at GH for a second. We were at the Metro Court bar. We went to Pizzoli's. We were at that random warehouse. And then Alexis's house. That's all. So 6 locations, which I think that's what happened last time, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So anyway, let's talk about Amy just popped in for a second and flirted with Brando. How cute was that? Cute little Amy. I love Amy. I thought we were going to see more of her, but she popped in to say, I don't know, you okay? And yeah, okay, TJ didn't rough you up too much. Oh, news travels fast. Like a rocket or like lightning, whatever she said. It was super cute, and she, definitely flirted with him on that one. I would love to see more Amy on the screen, you guys. That would be so cool to see Sasha wanting to go out with Brando, but then sees that he's going out with someone like Amy, and he's already slept with someone like Molly. And I think Amy lives with Christina, so she might even know the tea, because Christina might not keep her mouth shut. Just saying, but Christina doesn't exist. We haven't seen her in a while. Her father just died, and she's not on screen. Can we talk about that? I need to look up when was the last time that she was on the show. Has she posted anything on Twitter about wanting to come back? Are they just not bringing her back? We completely forget that she has there's a whole other kid involved in, Sonny's life and Alexis's life and Molly's life, and no, she's not there. Nobody. So, whatever. That was super cute. And then we were to the court with Brando. Sasha's listening to things when Cyrus just approaches Sam and says, "Where's your boyfriend got my mom?" What? Don't talk to me like that. Back up. I'm sorry. Do not conduct business through me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you don't? You expect me to believe that he doesn't just tell you things? I don't care what you believe. Goodbye. And luckily, Libby was there to just intercede, and she softly convinced Sam that she needed to go over to Alexis's house, which I thought was really wonderful of Olivia. Olivia can be really pushy at times, but this time soft. She was like, "Hey, I don't know. The story seems weird to me, because from what Alexis says, she just keeps the coffee right out on the counter, in a canister right in the center of the counter." And Sam says, "Yeah, she does," and a canister that says coffee. So how the hell could Tracy not see it? And so she knows where it was. Olivia had to go see it for herself. So they go and see it for themselves. Like, that was nice of her to do that, I think. And interrupt poor Alexis's cutting out of Julian's face. I feel like they have to pay him for that still when you see their face like that. And she says something. She was saying something about he's gonna haunt her forever. This girl. I feel so much for Alexis because, like, what I was talking about with Jocelyn the other day, I understand what it's like to, like, lose somebody and to lose a bunch of somebodies back to back, and then start to feel numb by it and it scare you. With Alexis, this is what happens when, like, you've had a lot of trauma that you've lived through, and then it comes back in a different way, and now you have to unpack that trauma. This is like PTSD. And because she's talking about being haunted, she might have PTSD. This is something I'm unpacking myself now in therapy. But trauma, yeah, this is why she's drinking, and her cutting Julian's face out of things. I really didn't expect her to do that. These are his pictures that he had of them, and she cut his face out. Like, she still acts like she's still mad at him over this. I thought maybe she gotten over it or would, like, calm the fuck down, but nope, she's still holding that resentment, which is fine and all. Maybe that's really it. Maybe she's got PTSD of him haunting her in that sense of, like, trying to kill her, but I don't think that's it. I think he's haunting her because she loved him just like she loved Neil, and she's loved a lot of people who wronged her and have died. Poor woman. Now she's walking alone and she's afraid to get involved with anybody because she's just going to hurt them. So she's drinking all the time. Anyway, if we go back to the Metro Court, Brando gets threatened by Cyrus. And a nice subtle way, he's like, well, if you don't get some information from Jason on, like, where my mother is, I'll just have to, use my leverage, take it to the FBI, because, like, Jason's got my mother, and this is what I can play in my hand. And Brando's like, the fuck, man? So he's under his thumb. And that's what Sasha called it, too, after she yelled at, or didn't yell at Cyrus, but was, like, peeling at him, fucking with him, making him feel bad for things, which I don't blame her for. He was getting so whiny about, like, why must everybody think the worst of me? Everybody be so mean. You suck, dude. You an asshole. Nobody like you. That's why. Cyrus, he kind of was fucking annoying today. To be honest, with his can't you see I'm in? Why must you kick me when I'm down? Are you down? Yeah. It was good that he was vulnerable for her, and then he just kind of, like, left. So Sasha was talking to Brando and was like, yo, I don't like seeing you, not just seeing you work for him, but, like, being under his thumb, because that conversation, that's what that looked like. He was like, you wouldn't even believe it. So maybe she's going to see now, like, oh, he's doing this for his family. How knowable. And then she's going to want to fuck. Of course, Laura and Curtis were talking, and nothing to that conversation about Laura and Curtis other than, like, Curtis is obviously really upset with. I do not blame Curtis for this. I am so pissed off at Jordan every step of the way. Whenever her shit comes out, like, more and more things come out about that she's kept from him, and, like, we as an audience, we see the every time too. I'm just like, this bitch. And it's not because, like, she has all these secrets from us. It's also your job keeps affecting your family, your loved ones. Like, not just like TJ getting kidnapped, but now TJ saying, yo, I got kidnapped and this caused Molly to like sleep with another man. And that's not like all mom's fault, but she definitely egged her on with this fucking conversation or, pushing her the way that she did. And I don't think with like, I'm not mad. Like, let's let Jordan be, somebody who's in the doghouse for a minute, because like, girl, you have some trust issues. Why can't you be honest with people? I don't understand why she couldn't have like let Curtis in 100% if he was in this case with her. He was working this case, so therefore he should have known everything. And I understand keeping him in the dark for his own protection. This one, girl, you brought him in. You told him y'all were gonna work together and you were gonna tell him everything, and you didn't tell him that. You fucked up. That's all I can that's all I can do. Like, all I can say is just like, girl, good luck. Like, I'm mad at you. He's mad at you. I don't blame him for being mad at you. So, Laura said, I am the doctor's wife, but have you considered marriage counseling? He's like, I don't know if it'll help. She said, it can't hurt. Because, like, it's worth, is it worth sacrificing your love? Maybe not. So we might see him go to therapy. We haven't seen any more fucking doctors on the canvas in a while because they keep killing them. But I'm glad that we unpacked that one. There. Wait a minute. Okay. Never mind. So, and then last but not least, Cyrus shows up at Pizzoli's, but not before Jason and Brick go on this nice little adventure, guns a-blazing, thinking that they're gonna like show up at this random ass warehouse. I don't know if didn't seem waterfront. It was like a storage facility. It was not a warehouse. It was a little rinky-dink storage building. Not even a building, a storage unit. It didn't have a lock on it. There was no like scape in front of it. It was just a roll-up door. And you could see like both sides of the walls. It was like, okay. This is a warehouse. Sure. They went in, they didn't have no backup behind them. Like, yo, what if it was a trap? You smell gunpowder, you open it, got a bunch of dead guys sitting there, and he was like, we gotta get the hell out of here. Yeah, you do. Run, because like you just went in and you didn't have your backs covered. And they want to know who did this favor for them, because that had to have been it. Like, who's attacking the Novaks? Obviously Cyrus. Not as maybe as a favor, but also to make it clear that like he's the new person in town. He not fucking with the 5 families. That's what I'm thinking. Ahead of what's happening tomorrow. I love Brick on the show. I love Brick. Ever since listening to That's Awesome with the Jackal and Stone Cold, and I heard his little interview about how he and his sisters have been watching this for like decades. Dude, I feel you. I get that. So mad respect for the fact that he is in this, and he's just like, yo, you're not going anywhere without me, because like this is for Sonny. I gotta be there too. So I am so glad to have seen him on there today, and that we're gonna see him tomorrow. While this like negotiation with Cyrus takes place. Like, what are they gonna talk about? Did he do this as leverage? He wants his mother back. He's like talking shit to Sam. This guy is every way you turn. He's trying to get attention or something. He's trying to get his mother back. He is freaking the fuck out. Good. That's what I think about it, is good. And shout out to Bernie's. It looked like it was Benny's across the street. Whenever you opened the door to Pizzoli's and Cyrus was standing there, it looked like across the street it was Benny's or Bernie's. Shout to Bernie's or Benny's. I want to know what that place is about. We're in New York with Phyllis. We're at this hospital, and she's taking care of Sonny. Thank God. She made a bolognese for him. I don't know what bolognese is. I'm gonna look that up later. Sorry, guys. Don't judge me. I haven't ate. My mother didn't cook things like that growing up. I don't know if that's a New York thing or not, or what cuisine a bolognese is, to be honest. So she was helping him figure out, and she said, "You are wearing a wedding ring. Someone's gonna come looking for you. You have a spouse." Look at the inscription on that vintage watch, and it says, "Mike, time doesn't stand still. Time never stops. Time is limited. Whatever the fuck." His name is Mike. It's Michael. It's close, but like, it might ding up some memories. We're gonna find out. But right now, Sonny thinks he's Mike, and his spouse could be A. All right. She said that she called him, and there are no missing persons that matched his description. How fucking old do you think he is? He looked rich. That's what she said. He looks like he's rich. Like, I'm just saying. How this guy slipped through the cracks is fucking obnoxious to me. But thank the stars for Phyllis. She even brought up Port Charles. Nothing. Ugh. So he sounds like he's got his like original accent back too, maybe. Because I mean, also he's in the neighborhood, so he could be hearing it, and it's just easier when you are back in New York. It's easier to have the accent. I know that when I am in Texas, or I'm talking to people in Texas about something, I can hear my voice do something. I'm not gonna call it. I was gonna say I can get a little ghetto, but I don't think that's what it is. I don't know. The little accent thing comes back. So, yeah. We're out here just waiting for Sonny to figure out who he is. I fucking hate these storylines. We'll see if it actually does anything or has any significance, or if Carly's gonna become a mob boss in between. Like, how long is this gonna last? So, if you guys have stuck with me this long, thanks for sticking. Let's hope to do this again tomorrow. Okay? Didn't do it the last time. The other day. Been coming home late. I had to go do things. So, I apologize. Maybe, hopefully we'll do this again soon. Tip your waitresses. Pace the planet. Yabba dabba doo. And whatever Fred Flintstone has and says. That's all, folks. Bye!